minutes out, and we are racing here in Le Mans. Jorge Martin makes a superb launch from Pecco Bagnaia. That's completely botched the start. He is going backwards. The world champion, mid-pack going into the first couple of corners. That's aggressive from Aleix Espargaro, chuffing it out, I think, with Marco Bezzecchi. But Bagnaia had an absolute shocker. He's nearly at the back.
And look where Marquez is. He's into the top six.
Martin over the line to complete lap 8. 1.1 seconds clear on Bezzecchi. Marquez was nearly 3/10 quicker than Bezzecchi on that previous lap. These two had a good battle at stages in that Spanish Grand Prix, didn't they, a couple of weeks ago? So
3 ahead of him as we watch Pedro Acosta now trying to deal with Fabio Di Giannantonio, who leaves the door wide open for Acosta to move through.
Going to Barcelona in a couple of weeks' time. Acosta now, what can he do as he sets his sights on Aleix Espargaro? That 4 to go now here in Le Mans in this Tissot sprint to start.
That sort of rate, he'll be with Bezzecchi on the final.
Exited in the Portimao Grand Prix after that collision late on with this man, Marc Marquez, who's mud on the grid.
And regarding Bagnaia, remember he was only 8th in the sprint.
Bezzecchi's gone down. Marco Bezzecchi has crashed out going into that then of second place. And now then, Marquez is up into second.
Marquez will never have had to work less for a sell in Jerez. And give
seconds clear of Marquez. Just got to keep his focus, keep his concentration, make sure he just brings that prima prima to cap. Marquez is 2 seconds back. He's miles clear of Vinales, 2.5.
In qualifying too, he's clearly got the speed and he's showing it now. As it stands, Bastianini would move into second place in the Marquez is safely clear, but Maverick Vinales did respond on that lap, back down to a 131.4. His lead,
not much, but a crucial 300th of a second, so he's just stabilised that gap to 9/10 of a second. It would be some story, wouldn't it? Circuit right now, in terms of Ducati's 10th on the grid after all the misfortune for him with yellow flags and tech issues in Q2.
Yeah, there's a big gap battle going on behind. There's a huge battle too for the final sprint points to Giannantonio, Miller, Raul Fernandez, Quartararo and Oliveira. Only 3 of them will score.
In the World Championship, 1 lap to go, 4.1 kilometres remaining for Jorge Martin. That's all that stands between him and a 12th. The dream dozen in the Tissot sprint. He's 2 seconds. Him a round of applause as he powers then now down towards turns.
The time here, subject to any mistake in this final sector, Vinales should be clear in 3rd place.
Yeah, looks like he had a dream dozen on Super Saturdays for Jorge Martin. He takes the checkered flag, nearly 2 ahead of Acosta, the Giannantonio, Miller, and points for Raul. 29 points clear of Bagnaia in the championship chase.
Till tomorrow. Well, in many ways, he's got halfway to cancelling out that mistake in Jerez.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He loves catty management to say no to him, isn't he? What a ride by Marc Marquez. If you'd have said to Marc at the start of that 13-lap Tissot sprint, you'll take second for corners. Aleix Espargaro was the first of his 2 long laps, which pushed Marquez up onto the podium. He was then moved up to second with his last year over in Indonesia. Over Marc Marquez, we will bring you confirmation of the race. There it is, right here, right now.
The championship then looks like this. Jorge Martin will lead the championship.